12:50 here on this finally Friday across the valley. Cooler weather back today. If you're tired of the hot stuff, it's a couple of cool days coming, and it won't be excessively hot for a while, it looks like. But cooler today and tomorrow. A few showers around. Not widespread rain or any big heavy rain, but it could be a couple showers now and then coming back over the next couple of days. The weekend weather, I think we're looking for maybe a shower or storm in spots, but most of the time it should be dry. Highs may not get out of the 70s in some areas Saturday. The clouds may be around too long, and then should be back in the 80s for Mother's Day on Sunday. We put the little thunderstorm icon there with some stormy weather, but no big storms, and maybe a few isolated storms, though, could pop up at times over the weekend. But I think most of the time during the weekend it will be dry. First 1-5 Doppler network, pretty dry right now. The showers have really kind of dissipated. Just a little bit of shower activity in Starr County. See a few more in Mexico. We may see a few more of these little showers pop up now and then. I mean, you might get a little quick downpour for 10 or 15 minutes in spots. The big rain to the north still is possible again this evening and tonight. A flash flood watch continues across most of southeast Texas from near Corpus Christi into Coastal Bend through San Antonio, Austin, Houston, toward Beaumont. That whole area of Texas has had pockets of some very heavy rain and could see another round of some heavy rain later this evening, tonight, and part of tomorrow morning. So if you are traveling north, especially those areas, kind of watch the weather and check the travel before you go. This afternoon, again, you look at this map, you see raindrops everywhere. It's not going to rain nonstop this afternoon, but maybe a couple showers here and there at times. Temperatures mostly in the upper 70s and lower 80s, but staying fairly cool now. The cooler weather has made it down into Texas and the valley. Current temperatures, look at this, only 60 in Austin. It may not get much above 60 in most of the hill country today, only in the 40s and 50s to the west. Unusually cool for this time of year, and it will be a little warmer over the weekend. But if you're headed out right now, a little road trip, sending someone farther north, it's not the warmest of days in the hill country. And temperatures this afternoon, if you look at what we have on Future Track, you see by this afternoon and evening, still in the 50s in the hill country by this evening, and doesn't really warm up much until a little bit tomorrow. But temperatures here in the valley cool off some. We're expecting lows maybe in the 60s tonight, but not the 50s. Tomorrow by afternoon, see, it does warm up a little bit to the north, but still a fairly cool May day. I mean, maybe only around 70, 75 in San Antonio and Austin areas most of the afternoon. Could maybe hit 80 in some areas here if the sun's able to break out, but the clouds may not be ready to break up too much tomorrow. Here it is on the NAM model. The front that came through will be kind of stuck near the edge of the valley the rest of the weekend. So with that front in the vicinity, you can't rule out that it helps lift up the air and cause a couple showers to form from time to time. But most of the time it should be fairly inactive because the upper levels look pretty calm. So any big storms, though, going to the north. And watch how you see, kind of watch this area in here in central and eastern Texas where some bigger storms flare from time to time overnight tonight and part of tomorrow. So that's why there could still be more flooding tonight and tomorrow across parts of especially southeast Texas that have already had flooding. And by the time we get to tomorrow night here in the valley, notice the map doesn't change much. It still stays with that front nearby, which keeps temperatures still a little cooler than average on Sunday. I think the sun breaks through from time to time on Sunday. There might be a little shower or storm popping up. Rain chances may increase some next week. There's another kind of upper level disturbance off the map that will move across Texas and could help generate a few more showers and storms. You can kind of see the influence there by Monday. So our rain chances may start to go back up by around Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But the rest of today, it's a high chance that you might see a light rain shower, but very little additional rain, I think. And then Saturday and Sunday, most of the time looks dry, maybe a couple showers or storm from time to time. But rain chances may kind of spike up around Tuesday with another disturbance coming through, and then after that gradually taper off. But probably if you see rain, maybe 2 or 3, 4 days out of the next 7 at your house, that would be on average. Now, if you are traveling, 80s in Laredo and dry weather this weekend. Could be some storms around Corpus Christi tonight and Saturday. San Antonio should miss most of the rain, and maybe some rain there tonight, though. And then Houston could have maybe a heavy thunderstorm tonight or Saturday. So watch out if you are traveling. It's already very wet and flooded in some areas of southeast Texas. So we'll keep watching the weather through the weekend. Remember, stormy is still if you're traveling north, but fairly quiet here. We'll keep tracking your first 1-5 forecast on Channel 5 News at noon.